Welcome. You have opened the pages of Codex Zoo. Today, I'm going to be talking about Twister. Just kidding. I'm going to be talking about Maelstrom missions. And you can probably see where I'm going with this, but the two are actually very, very, very similar. And I'm going to be linking that into how us Chaos Space Marine players can capitalize on that. Now, the analogy I was making was that, Twister, I think we've all played it. It's very awkward. Often it can be very suggesting. It's a game where you spin a little dial and you put like red or left foot on red. And you have to do that each time. And that's kind of how 40K has become in terms of Maelstrom missions. I say that because you draw these tactical objectives. You don't know what they are, it's randomized. Unless either you stack your deck, which I've never seen. I don't think that happens. But anyways, I digress. So you get these random points, these random objectives where you have to go and seize it, and you have to do it quickly. Pretty much that turn to really capitalize and get as many of the cards, because obviously you complete one, you get a new card. So you want to do as many as you possibly can, and this is really the focus of the game. You could not kill a single model and do this better than the other person, and you'll win. I guess 40K has always been an objective game, but perhaps not to the extent to which it is now. Obviously, some people don't play Maelstrom, but it's growing. It's a big thing. It's a big thing. And so, how do we as CSM players leverage the fact that we need to be in potentially 6 different places at once while still shooting people or casting powers or killing psychers? How do we do all those things? We're not particularly mobile. We get outclassed in many different codexes just do what we do but better. It's sad. We're like the Uncle Rico right now of Warhammer. This pains me to say, but we used to be pretty okay. But the codex is kind of aged, and we're just kind of old has-beens now. But that aside, we can still make it work. Still make it work, and I do. And the way that I make it work is summoning demons. So, and you may be asking yourself, well, if this is a CSM tactic, why did he mention summoning? Well, because of this. If you take a couple hundred points of summoning demons, you can just have that blossom into a bunch of other demons. So pretty much worthless objective grabbers. And fast ones like demonettes or seekers, like you can get to an objective and, it works. And the beauty of that is you can have the other main part of your army, the shooty part, the CSM part, or the close combat part, just kind of forget about the objectives, really, or just kind of pick one and focus on it. Maybe one that's in the enemy deployment zone instead of having to, worry about the ones that are back home and worry about the ones that are in the middle. Your designated units can do what you want them to do without being held back. Well, okay. So, for example, if you have a rhino guys and you move them forward, well, you might be thinking to yourself, what if I need to move them back to get an objective in the future? Or what if I should move them to a more central position so that depending on what card I draw, I can go multiple directions? Well, so many demons, just investing a couple hundred points into them, probably 400 or 500, it really mitigates that. You can really just pounce and stay on objectives because demon troops are, they're pretty much fearless to shooting. Well, they are fearless to shooting. So you get you get the point, and that's how CSM players beat Twister or Warhammer 40,000 in its current rendition. Whether or not Warhammer 40,000 can very accurately be linked to the board game Twister, which is a child's game. It's either a good thing or a bad thing, but it's your own opinion if the game's going backwards or not. But that's what I have, and those are my insightful thoughts that I've shared for this video. Have a nice day.